What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 1 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. Today we are continuing to play in the Nino Pokebros Tour. This is round number 3. We unfortunately lost the second round, but we won the first round. So we are 1-1. I'm not really sure how many rounds the team is, or the tour is, but you know, we'll play as many as we feel like it, depending on how I do, right? Obviously, is a huge factor. But looking at my opponent's team, right, as we're hopping into this, it is very, very tailwind heavy. It is a Bramblegast, Talonflame, Gengar, Florges, Garchomp, and Rotom. And so the first thing I notice is that Hydreigon is very good here, right? It resists all of the attacks on Bramblegast. It resists Talonflame when it is not maxed. I totally... Nope. Go back. I entered the wrong code. I'm so used to having to be, what's it called? Having to be 8 digits. It doesn't need to be that anymore. Same, trying again. So that was my bad. Okay, cool. We're ready to go, right? So my opponent has a Bramblegast, Bramblegast, Talonflame, Gengar, Florges, Garchomp, and Heat Rotom. So I feel really, really good about Hydreigon here. I think Hydreigon with, what's it called? Hydreigon with Indeedee definitely feels like a really solid lead here. Bramblegast is a little bit scary, right? Having access to those ghost type moves. So I definitely know that I want Hydreigon in the lead with Indeedee. What's nice, right, is the fact that they don't have any spread ice or fairy moves, right? They do have what's it called? They do have Icy Wind on Gengar, but that's not the end of the world. I don't necessarily want to Terrasilize in front of Talonflame, given the fact that they do have what's it called? They do have Flare Blitz as well as Brave Bird. I think, what do we bring here? Skeledirge is risky. I'm going to bring Skeledirge. Do I want Skeledirge? I'm going to bring Meowscarada, actually. And then... Actually, okay, I'm going to drop Indeedee. I'm going to bring Mousehold instead. With Meowscarada and Skeledirge. Hydra Mouse, Meow, and Skele. I think that this is our best bet, right? I'm also just really assuming that my opponent is going to bring Bramblegast, which is like a big assumption to make, but it's fine. I think it actually is fine, right? We are going to see Gengar with Talonflame. So I very much would like to set up a Tailwind here. And I'm going to go for a Population Bomb onto the, what's it called? Onto the Talonflame. I don't know if I did. I don't think I did official rules if there are nicknames. Unless that, whatever. It's fine. We're going to see the Icy Wind, right? Icy Wind is not ideal, but it's also not the end of the world. It would be really nice, right, if we can get rid of their Talonflame right now, because that gives us access, right, to a bunch of useful tech, and it also just makes it so we're in a much better spot if we Terrasilize our Hydreigon, right? It really gets rid of a lot of their threats. Perfect. We are going to get rid of that. So the question now is, what do you have in the back? So let's see here. But yeah, I feel really good about the mouse, right? We can Terrasilize into a Steel type. King Boo. So this is going to be Bramblegast. Gas. Yeah, so I forgot to make it so no nicknames are allowed. You're probably going to terrestrialize. Is Flash Cannon neutral? Okay, Flash Cannon is neutral here. I'm going to go for a follow me. Yeah, let's go for a follow me, right? We do have ways of dealing with stuff in the back. We are, yep, indeed going to see that Brambleghast going for the terrestrialization into that grass type. And so now, right, we are going to really resist a lot of these hits. The band is a little bit scary, but because of Meowscarada, right, having access to, what's it called? Having access to priority, I'm not super worried about it. Right, like, we might have to take... Okay, it's Shadow Ball and Icy Wind, right? So we're not going to take that much from, what's it called? Any sort of hit that they want to go for. This Brambleghast, though, is going to hit very, very hard, as we will see the Icy Wind come out here, doing, yeah, absolutely no damage to Hydreigon, which is huge. We should see a Seed Bomb, I'm guessing, from the Brambleghast, right? Yeah, we're going to see the Seed Bomb. Let's see how much it does here. It's going to, yeah, I mean... See how much it does. It's going to KO Maushold. That much is just a given. But given the fact that, right, we are terrestrialized, I'm not super worried about a lot of damage coming my way. That's just really good damage overall, right? We almost KO it. It is unfortunately faster. Oh, because we're at -1. I'm going to go for a Dark Pulse onto the Gengar, as well as go for a Sucker Punch. I don't need to Sucker Punch, right? We are... I always forget what's faster. I'm going to Sucker Punch just in case. We probably are going to see the Brambleghast swap out. But I don't want to risk... Yeah, you should switch out your Brambleghast. You switch out your Brambleghast. Whatever you bring in, right, doesn't have a good matchup into Hydreigon. So we're good in that regard. You're going to actually just stay in. So an interesting call for sure there. Going to go for, probably, I'm guessing, an Icy Wind. Yeah, there's the Icy Wind into both of us. Does a little bit more than I would have liked, in all honesty, into my Meowscarada. But at this point, right, we do have access to Sucker Punch, which is going to be huge, right? Even if that Gengar goes down to its Sash, we can just Sucker Punch it away. And then the question is, what do you have in the... Dark Pulse being... Okay, Dark Pulse being disabled, not ideal. I'm going to be honest here. The big question now is, what is... Okay, this is Florges. Okay, it is going to be Florges. We have access, right, to a Flash Cannon onto you, as well as we do have access to a Sucker Punch onto the Gengar. Right, the Gengar could... Oh, you're going to Trick Room? You're going to Imprison. Interesting. Moonblast going onto the Meowscarada. That's fine with me. Right, we are firing off a super effective Steel type move. We also haven't... This should KO, right? It does not. That is bad. That's really bad. Okay, this is... Let's see how much Chilling Water does. It is... Oh, it's an Assault Vest. That's why it's... Okay, Chilling Water, how much are you going to do? Okay, not that much. That's really big for us. The attack drop is fine, right? We did target down the Gengar correctly, which is huge for us. As right, we will... this thing is just getting rid of all of my moves. That's fine, right? We are now in a position where we can go for a Shadow Ball onto the Florges, right? That will trigger my Assault Vest. I mean, not my Assault Vest. My Citrus Berry. So down to 91. I think we can afford to slack off. Let's see how much we do with Shadow Ball, right? If it's a 2-hit KO, we're good here. I think a Shadow Ball should KO. Moonblast is not very effective, so that's helpful. I think they were just trying to, what's it called? Get in range where, or they're going for a special defense drop, maybe? Either way, a good game. The Brambleghast was scary. Hydra Mouse, Meow, and Skeledirge. I think they're gonna lead Florges game 2. That's my guess. The problem is that Gengar is so fast. Right? I can't I like don't have the ability to what's it called? I don't have the ability to like outspeed, so like I need some kind of support option. That being said, what did they bring? They brought, I think we do Mouse Holds on lead, and I think we lead Meowscarada with Hydreigon and Skeledirge in the back. Meow. Mouse. Hydra. Skelly. And my thought, okay, so my thought process with this is I expect Florges to lead. And so being able to, what's it called? To deal with it better, I think is our best bet. Mouse Hold, I don't know if it will survive a hit from that. We are going to see Talonflame. Okay, I was right? It is going to be that Florges. We will bring out the mouse. I think we just go for a Follow Me with... I don't like this as a lead option. I think that this is fine, right? We should be able to one-shot... What does Covert Cloak do again? I'm gonna look this up. I always forget the new items. Covert Cloak. Pokemon. Okay, it only protects it from the additional effects, but it doesn't stop the damage. Florg and Talon. You have to Tailwind here. Oh, you just straight Brave Birded into the mouse. Huge that the mouse lives. Right, we can now fire off a big Flower Trick. This should KO. All right, Flower Trick lives. Flower Trick. Okay. Okay, that is potentially good for us. We will see. What is this? This is going to be Rotom. Okay, so this is fine. Knock off onto the... Okay, okay, this is fine. Rotom, we can set up a Tailwind here. We go for the Tailwind. We go for the Protect on the Meowscarada. That lets us Sucker Punch the Talonflame, Draco Meteor into the oven. Right? Okay, yes. Okay, we can stagger our Tailwind. Perfect. We're going to take the Protect. Huge for us. You most likely are going to overheat into the Meowscarada slot. We're gonna see the Will-O-Wisp. Okay, this one has Will-O-Wisp. Last round did not. So I can switch into Skeledirge, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for a let's Draco into the Rotom and then swap into Skeledirge, right? There's no reason to take a bunch of recoil here. We're gonna see the swap. It's going to be into, okay, it's going to be into the Florges, which is fine with me, right? We know how much Skeledirge does into it. And more importantly, right, we are faster with our Hydreigon. And so that can be really helpful here. The Draco, it should hopefully pick up the knockout. Huge. Yeah, that's super awesome for us. Yeah, okay, that's great. We might see the Bramblegast. Bramblegast is what I'm worried about the most. We're going to see Garchomp. I cannot Terrasilize. How many turns of Tailwind left? 2 turns of Tailwind. This is their last turn of Tailwind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to Flash Cannon here. And I'm going to Shadow Ball into the Garchomp because that puts it in range. We're going to see... Oh, that's going to be... Okay, wait. This is... Okay, Garchomp Terrasilizing into a Ground type. You don't have Protect on Florges. Okay, this is good. We're going to see the Rock Slide come out. Okay, this is really going to depend on flinches. We do get the Flash Cannon off, which is awesome. It's doing a little bit of chip, but that's fine. You're gonna Pollen Puff into the Garchomp, which is fine, right? You're at full. We'll fire off a really big hit onto you. Okay, that's awesome. You don't have Tailwind anymore. I can go for a Dark Pulse onto you, and then Torch Song here. How much? Wait. Okay. Okay, Meowscarada is at full. I'm going to Torch Song here. The problem for everyone at home that you're about to see is my Skeledirge is slower than Garchomp right now. So that's actually okay. We're gonna see the withdraw. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Protect. Okay, wait. Huge. Huge for us. Huge for the team. Torch Song going to come out here into the Talonflame, gets the knockout. So at this point, Garchomp is not Focus Sash. It is Clear Amulet, which means all we have to do is knock out one of the Pokemon, and then Meowscarada cleans up. Even still, we don't need to do that because of the fact that, what's it called? Because we're Focus Sash, and the Florges doesn't have Protect. So we just go for damage here, as well as we fire off a Torch Song here. And so, yeah, this is fine, right? You're going to trigger the Citrus, right? Because Meowscarada guarantee is faster. So we guarantee That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's totally fine with me. We have Meowscarada, which can come in, and it has 2 hits, right, with what's it called? With Flower Trick. And so that should be enough, right? We are also making no contact with the Garchomp. So that's huge, right? We can click, we just go for the Flash Cannon here, as well as we go for, we can Torch Song, right? It's neutral at this point. You probably are going to rock. Yeah, you have to Rock Slide. You miss the Hydreigon, which isn't a big deal. Actually, Skeledirge survives, so that's a big deal. But right, we yeah, Skeledirge Torch Song. This might actually just be enough for the knockout. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we were able to take that, which is awesome, right? We do manage to go up to 2-1 after a pretty comfortable set. So awesome. Look out for some more matches. We got a couple more to play, but that's all I got. Until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.